Well, good morning, folks. Today is a balmy day. It's a little warmer and certainly no precipitation today. Blue skies. We're in central Ontario, dropping off a backyard office space. So in today's case, we have a kind neighbor who's letting us go through a backyard. If you want a building, it's worthwhile to figure out how we're going to get it into your place, because in this case, they don't have any room on their own property. So this gate here, there's our building. There's Greg pulling up right now. I have like the best luck ever. So there he's pulling up. This space is actually a backyard office. Rubbed a bit of a tree there. And we're gonna come through here, make our way through the neighbors over into this backyard where they've constructed a pad. This one's gonna be a little bit tricky. We gotta make a corner. And the build is 20 feet long, so they're always more cumbersome than you think. But if we get in here, we got the family just bringing in some fill just in case we get stuck a little bit. We're gonna go through this hole. The neighbors let us cut down his lilacs, which will come back with some gusto. And then they built the pad here, so it's gonna be a bit tricky to get around the corner here, but we'll figure it out and make do. And there's Greg. Just gonna have a quick chat with him about the plan, and we'll get going. So this is a beauty little custom build. It's an 8x20, so no permit needed for this one. No window on this side or this side. And then we've opted for the door to be closest to the house. You'll see once we get it in there. One of our new 4x3s, and then two more of these over there. And I've taken video of the inside of this before, but this one's special in the regard that it has a cedar interior. And then we've also framed in a custom storage space inside this thing. So pretty cool custom build for this customer. And we're gonna get her off the trailer here and get her in the backyard, see how it goes. We got her on the road now. Really like this size for a backyard, because it doesn't need to have a bed in it or anything. The narrower, longer, you're gonna be able to use a fair bit of this for storage space. Oh, Greg just picked that up to get the dollies underneath it. I better go lend a hand. Got a nice day for this job today. Tricky spot number one. Getting through the neighbor's gate here. We got the width. It's just a bit tight. We're often playing with inches, which is fine. You see how nice and careful and slow Greg is with that building. Obstacle one, complete. Now you can see too, this a bit wet and soft, this ground. Because of the way the mule and the dolly system works, there's very little ground pressure. So I was talking to the neighbor about that. Not that he was super concerned about it, but I wanted to put his mind at ease. These don't really damage the ground unless it's really soft. It spreads the weight out amongst 6 different pneumatic tires and really saves a lot of damage on the ground. So here's a circumstance where, again, just always have to be mindful of clearance. So the building's gonna fit through here for sure, but we're having to trim some of the branches. And I like to get Greg into trouble when he's delivering a building. And then we got to get the dollies to ride up. This lilac down here, that's a huge root ball down there. So we're trying to protect the cedar hedge. This is a well-established hedge. We don't want to hurt that. And we had to run over some sumac, unfortunately. But we'll get her in here, one way or the other. Well, we're through the hole. I think we're gonna have a couple issues potentially getting the dolly up onto the pad, and then he's kind of running out of space up there too, but we're figuring it out. We got it through this part, which is the tricky bit. Once we're in here, oh, there we go, we're up. I'll tell you, Cardinal Manufacturing, who makes these shed mules, you guys make an unbelievable product. That is unreal. Okay, folks, here's the finished product. Bit soupy, getting soft here. very warm day while there's still snow on the ground, but let's go on inside here and check out this new home office. Can you open that for me, please? There we go, thank you. The little one's already playing in here. So again, cedar lined interior. Got a nice big 36-inch sauna door here. This is going to be used as a storage space for the time being, and then eventually converted into a sauna, is my understanding. Windows placed where the customer wanted. Nice big 36-inch door. So we now have a backyard building here in Ontario. Let's get my shoes on here. Thank you. Here in Ontario that doesn't need a permit, guys. This 8x20 is now sitting in this backyard, and this office is turnkey. We're in and out of here in about an hour. Maybe you need a Highland Outbuilding. HighlandOutbuildings.com. Call me anytime. 705-309-9088. Cheers.